everyone, welcome to the first episode of FD Community Live Show, where we interview and showcase all types of artists and creatives. We're here with Josh Dema.
Thanks for having me, Farah.
So Josh, you are a cellist, right? Are you a classical cellist?
That's right, yes. I did all my studies in classical cello, but these days I'm pretty happy playing any sort of music that comes my way.
So was there a point in time in your life where you just knew you wanted to play the cello?
Yeah, it's I started cello when I was about 7 or 8 years old, and there was a point for me during high school in VCE. I was doing a tour around Europe with an orchestra, and
oh wow, you did a tour in high school.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to, and I just remember playing in a church in France and just thinking, this is the best. Like, I just want to keep doing this for as long as I can. So,
Okay, so you're also a part of a duo, right? Why don't you tell us a bit more about that?
That's right. So yeah, JUO is myself and Joyce Chahine, the pianist. So we met during our time at uni, and we were pretty close friends, and we always like to jam and sort of play together. Nothing too formal though. When I got back from overseas, she asked me, do you want to put on a concert? And we did that earlier this year, and it's just been, since then we've done some gigs together, and we're hoping to do more next year. So it's really building up, yeah.
As a musician, you know, we all have that one point in time where you remember something that's quite special to you in relation to music. So what's your earliest childhood memory of music?
There was a lot of music in my house when I was young. My mum was a piano teacher, or is a piano teacher.
Musical family.
Musical family, yeah. And I always remember waking up on early mornings and hearing her teaching piano lessons on our piano in the house. And it was often like these really simple tunes that I would keep hearing over and over again. But that was my earliest memory.
Oh, that's so cute. Is there a particular song that you really enjoy playing live?
Yeah, it's hard to narrow it down to one song, but I'll definitely say music by composers like Beethoven and Brahms. I really enjoy playing those composers. I just really think it's easy for me to convey that music to the audience. Yeah.
So Beethoven and Brahms, your top two. What about your remaining three? If I had to ask you, who's your top 5 composers?
Top 5?
Yep.
Okay, there's definitely Brahms and Beethoven. Probably throw Bach in there.
Bach, of course.
I do love a lot of Mendelssohn's music. And then probably some of the Impressionist composers would come in number 5, like Debussy, Ravel, that sort of thing. So.
Interesting. So why don't you give our viewers an idea of what it's like, a typical week of a cello player?
So I'd say every week is different, which is kind of the fun part and also the stressful part of being a musician. Sometimes it'll be orchestra rehearsals leading up to a concert, or playing with Joyce, choosing our new repertoire for new concerts. So I'd say it's pretty varied.
I know that you perform, but you obviously also do other things, right? Because I know you're a part-time performer. So how do you balance being a performer and also, you know, doing your day job?
It can be challenging, as I'm sure you know, but definitely I think it comes down to the small decisions I make during the day. So, for example, getting home from work and I have a decision to make. Am I going to practice or am I going to go binge Netflix on the couch? And
the answer is binge Netflix on
That's
the couch.
right. So yeah, often I have to choose the practice, but Netflix is also important too.
That's true. That's true. Do you have any advice for the future aspiring artists, musicians out there?
I'm just trying to think of some things that were told to me when I was younger, and probably just to immerse yourself in as many performances as you can. That's like one of the fastest ways to learn, is just to watch and see what other people are doing with their musicianship, and also to just be nice to your friends, because you never know when you'll end up on stage with them in the future.
Yeah, and in relation to observing other people, I think that's how everyone learns, right? We learn by listening to someone, like listening to an artist sing, and then you try and imitate them. So you slowly pick up those skills. So observing and going to concert, things like that would really help anyone who's trying to be a musician.
And it's important when you're starting to develop your own style that you have an idea of what's out there and how you're going to use those influences to create your own style.
Yeah, and speaking of own style, how has your sound changed over the years from when you first started playing?
Right, I think when I was younger, I definitely wanted everything to be fast and loud and super exciting, but obviously that only gets you so far with classical music. So I think as I've grown older and hopefully matured, I've been able to focus in on the softer and slower parts of classical music and the fine details.
So the interpretation, things
right,
like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, great. What is your ideal tour, your dream tour as a cello player?
Dream tour. Ooh, I think it would be really nice to go to Europe with JUO with Joyce.
Yep.
And perhaps like I'm imagining playing the music that was written by these composers in the cities that they had written them in. I think that would be pretty special. Any performance which has friends on stage with me is just the best feeling ever.
Yeah.
Just to create a, to create a performance with your friends with you on stage is pretty special.
That's true. That's true. Most of us, I think, when we perform, when we do it with friends, when we do it with people who are as passionate as we are, it just feels it's like a whole other level, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so now we are down to the 5 question speed round. Okay. So what it is I'm gonna ask you a few questions and you have to answer them straight away. The first thing that comes to your mind. Okay. So
are they gonna be music related?
You'll see. Okay. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, first question. If you could collaborate with a musician, dead or alive, who would it be?
Yo-Yo Ma.
Yo-Yo Ma, nice. If you could magically be able to play another instrument at the same ability as your current one, what would it be?
Probably violin.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, if you could only listen to one genre of music for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pop music.
Oh, no way. Okay. What sort of music do you listen to that might be unexpected given the music that you generally play?
Punk pop.
What? No.
The Veronicas, yeah.
Oh, yes, girl. Punk pop. Okay. All right. This one, I love this question. If you had to describe your personality with a musical key, what key would you be?
Wow. Okay. I would choose E flat major.
Why?
I don't know. I'm thinking of some pieces. I'm thinking of that kind of like relax, E flat major.
All right, so you're a chill E flat major dude.
Yeah.
I'm a C sharp major, complex and difficult to read.
Yeah.
No, not really. C major, simple and easy to read. Okay. And I think that's. Oh, one last question. Do you have a pet name for your instrument?
A pet name?
Yeah.
No, I don't actually.
I'm glad. I'm actually glad.
A lot of people ask.
Don't lie. Tell me later.
A lot of people ask me if I name my instrument, but
yeah.
I don't know. It's just
no. It just never
cello.
came to you.
No.
All right. If it does, let me know. And you're also gonna be playing a song for us, right?
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah. So Joyce and I will be playing a little bit of the Brahms Cello Sonata in E minor.
Cello Sonata in E minor, not E flat major. Okay, everyone, get ready to have a listen to Josh perform this piece. I hope you're excited.
There it is.
One more thing for you. Yeah.
Oh, what?
So we've got you, just because you're the first artist on our show, as a thank you, we got you a little merch, free t-shirt.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
Thanks, Farah.
Thanks for being on the show and our first artist. So this is my way of saying thank you.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right, that's it for now. Thanks, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the first episode of FD Comedy Live Show. Don't forget to subscribe. A few people asked me if you have to pay to subscribe. No, you don't have to pay to subscribe. You just need an email and a mouse, and you click the button below. So don't forget. And Josh, do you have any social media pages you'd like them to follow?
Yeah, you can jump on Facebook and type in JUO. That's for our JUO page.
That's it. Okay, thanks everyone, and see you next time.
Bye.